Welcome back, everybody. Joe here. Last week's episode of Game of Thrones ended on a pretty decent-sized cliffhanger, with Jon Snow discovering that the White Walkers are now taking newborn babies for some reason. They're staying with that very strange man who is marrying his daughters, which seems like a really awful situation to be in. He had a crying newborn baby, and he put it in the woods, and Jon just saw a White Walker pick it up and walk off with it. No idea where they're going with that, and obviously he got caught. So I don't know what the ramifications are going to be. I don't know how Jon's going to get out of this one. Also, it's interesting to see his character development as well, because I would say that as far as noblemen go on the show, obviously Ned was number one. Jon is also quite noble, but at the same time, he's a little hesitant right now, especially since he doesn't want to get in trouble outside the wall, which is smart. So while Sam is trying to, take one of these wives with him, Jon's the one who's like, and where's she going to go? Which is interesting to see from his character. Also, obviously, everything going on in King's Landing with, Tyrion and Cersei, fantastic stuff as well. I'm also really curious about Stannis Baratheon. Weird. It's a weird storyline. I mean, obviously, I'm sure it's going to be quite important because that lady that he's with, I forget her name, forgive me, but she almost serves like a Rasputin witchy type of role, and it's just weirding everybody else out around him, which is really well done to make us feel uncomfortable as well, because every time she's on screen, I get the chills. I really do. So yeah, there's a lot happening this season. It's not going down the way that I thought it was going to go down, but I'm still enjoying it nonetheless. Alrighty, so let's hop into this season, or this episode. We're going to begin here in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow.
Out!
Yep, straight to it.
We're outside. Look, Commander. Now!
You gonna tell him that he was doing dealings with White Walkers?
What business is that of yours?
No, you don't understand. He's killing them, all the boys.
He knows.
You know.
He knows.
Wildlings serve crueler gods than you or I.
Oh, it's jacked up.
He's murdering his own children. He's a monster.
I agree with that.
Like it or not, we need men like Craster.
I feel like this is something you tell them. That way a situation like this doesn't happen.
Whatever it was, I dare say you'll see it again.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't lose it again.
Okay, so I thought it was going to be something a little more shocking. I mean, that is shocking, but like, I guess that's what keeps the White Walkers at bay then? These human sacrifices? I don't know.
Hodor.
What's up, Hodor? This is the wolf's perspective, right? Yeah, big time. Sometimes my dog wakes me up like that too. It's really sweet.
Old Nan used to tell me stories about magical people.
That's exactly what they are, Bran. Stories.
No, come on.
They don't exist.
Well, they may have done. But they're gone from the world.
Everyone's naivete about this is insane. Like, all these old legends, all these myths are coming true again. And it's like, I know, it's frustrating.
Dragons are gone. The giants are dead. And the children of the forest forgotten.
Not for long.
I got it!
Oh, I recognize her. She was in Captain America.
Well fought. Approach.
Renly does look kind of awesome with his crown and beard. He looks like a king.
Your help.
Oh!
Brienne of Tarth. You may ask anything of me you desire.
Brienne of Tarth.
I ask the honor of a place in your Kingsguard.
I think she earned it. She whooped his butt.
Heaven, pledge my life to yours and keep you safe from all harm.
Yeah, let her do it.
Done.
Nice.
Rise, Brienne of the Kingsguard.
Yeah.
Pleased to see you.
Yeah.
May I present my wife, Marjorie of House Tyrell.
Yeah, so he's still on the down low, big time.
When I take King's Landing, I'll bring you Joffrey's head.
Okay, so Rob's got some allies here.
My son is fighting a war,
Okay.
not playing at one.
Let's see if Renly's gonna be a little snake.
Don't worry, my lady. Our war is just beginning.
All right, cool. He seems like he's the rash one here. She is very tall.
And if it please you, Brienne's enough. I'm no lady.
That's awesome. She played Captain Phasma in the Disney Star Wars sequels. Honestly, they kind of wasted her character, in my opinion. But she looked cool as a chrome stormtrooper.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to see who you were first.
Objectively, he has a right to be mad, for sure. But also, you know, keep your hands to yourself. How about that?
While he's tangling with the Lion and the Westerlands, the North.
He looks just like Walter Frey. He's like Walter Frey 2.0.
You give her 30 and I get 1.
The sea bitch.
I'm a proven warrior.
Your brothers were warriors.
Yeah, you're not changing this guy's mind.
We do not plow the fields or toil in the mine. We take what is ours.
Well, if that's the case, you would have a long time ago.
You gave me away, if you remember. The day you bent the knee to Robert Baratheon.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you take what was yours then?
Oh, no, I wouldn't handle that.
You gave me away like I was some dog you didn't want anymore. And now you curse me because I've come home.
Yeah, he's like, dang it, you have a point. Yeah, good for Theon for standing up to his dad there.
You'd have our father bow down to your other family.
He already bowed down once.
Our ships sail with or without you.
At this point, say screw it, go back home. Go back to the north.
You won't let me leave this room, you won't let me...
Keep your voice down.
It's very Don Draper of him. Stay in this room.
We've come to a dangerous place.
Yeah, big time.
I'm the weakness.
It's a compliment, my lady.
How is being a weakness a compliment?
She's got you there.
I'm too stupid to understand. The stupid foreign girl.
I love her. She's great. But Tyrion's right. Like, they will kill her. Or do way worse.
I'm counting the days until the fighting's done, and I can pledge my love to the king in sight of the gods.
I feel so bad for her. She is just full-blown kidnapped.
Sansa will do her duty. Won't you, little dove?
Is she like the OG Karen?
I'm Shay, milady, your new handmaid.
Oh, cool. All right.
What are you doing?
Waiting for you to tell me what to do.
Change my linens, wash my clothing, scrub the floor, empty my chamber pot, brush my hair.
Yep. It's a tough gig.
And I don't have time to answer 1,000 questions and teach you how to do your job.
All right, she's projecting a little bit here. This is not nice. But I get it. She's in an impossible situation.
Just brush my hair.
Yeah. You could probably use the company. I hope to become friends.
I'm so grateful to have a man of your vast knowledge and wisdom on my side.
I wonder if he's gonna see through this old man. Yeah, because like he knows he's faking his age, how old he really is.
I'm trusting the council with these plans, but the queen mustn't know.
You can't trust Pycelle.
But remember, the queen mustn't know.
Oh, that was a good transition. Okay, yeah, Tyrion's up to something.
Greyjoy can destroy the Northern Army from within, and we can have his father's ships.
Wow.
But remember, you must tell no one.
Tell no one what?
Oh, good. This is so smart.
And I suppose you want me to broker this agreement.
Who better?
Okay, so what is the end game here?
I need you to deliver Lysa.
This would be the toughest one, yeah. Littlefinger's smart.
Oh, and remember,
the queen mustn't know.
Do you want my brother to come in and help?
Oh, yeah, she knows. Big time.
Well, he could get you started. I know he wouldn't mind.
Okay, so she's willing to play the game.
There's no need for us to play games.
She's a ride or die. She's just down.
They want to tear us apart. And the best way to stop them is to put your baby in my belly.
This is also a weird dynamic. This weird love triangle.
You are a king.
She is so supportive. She might have her own agenda, but at the same time, like, yeah, she's gonna hold it down. All right.
Dawn is the safest place for her.
And he's gonna find out who told her, because he gave him 3 different stories.
You think the piece of paper Father gave you keeps you safe? Ned Stark had a piece of paper too.
Oh, your script threatening him with murder?
Just how safe do you think Marcella is if the city falls?
Yeah.
They'll mount her pretty little head on a spike right beside yours.
Get out! Get out!
I don't want to come off as sadistic, but I like seeing her upset. Although, this does involve her child, so that is a little darker, but, you know, screw you, Cersei. the letter here. Yeah, he rejected the offer. He's gonna burn it. Theon. That is a fantastic shot. That is really, wow.
I would.
Your dad did give you away, bro. Like, Ned was your father, essentially. Robb was your brother.
Sorry about that, too.
Leave me out of your next deception.
So loyal that you told the Queen about my plans to send Marcella to Dawn.
Yep.
Was Varys the spider?
Yeah.
Varys, that I was giving the princess
You're
to the
done.
Greyjoys.
You're so done.
Cut off his manhood and feed it to the goats.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. That is so satisfying.
And it seems the Grand Maester has found his way into a black cell.
So is Varys the only one that stayed quiet?
Power resides where men believe it resides.
It's Littlefinger.
A very small man can cast a very large shadow.
I like that. Kingsguard is back. Oh my god, that's awful.
In the name of King Joffrey, drop your weapons.
Don't do it.
I don't think I will. So be it.
Oh.
Always hated crossbows. Take too long to load.
Yeah, get him. Yeah. Oh wow, he's killing it. He's doing. Oh, yep. Oh no, Baylor. Oh god, that is brutal. I don't know what to do there. Okay, so he's probably gonna be a big part of this.
Something wrong with your leg, boy. Look at it.
They're gonna kill him. They're for sure gonna kill him.
Carry me.
He's not doing
All
that.
right.
Oh!
We're looking for a bastard named Gendry. Give him up.
You want Gendry?
Are you serious?
You already got him. He loved that helmet.
That's very smart. Well played. Okay. All right, let's talk about this. So, I thought for a second that Arya was gonna, give herself up there for Gendry. The fact that they, killed that boy was awful. I mean, obviously it's not great. I mean, yes, they weren't going to carry him. Yes, it was obvious. But the fact that they turned it on its head there, they're like, oh, you got him right there. He's gone. Yeah. But also, didn't they say that they were looking for Robert's kid so he would have dark hair? I thought that was one of the things they said in a previous episode. So I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and double check that. This was a very Tyrion-heavy episode, and I love that. I love the fact that Tyrion got to basically be the star of this episode, and we saw how smart he really is, how clever he really is, and he is the only Lannister that I will ever ride for. He is awesome. I love him and Bronn so much. Like, it's one of my favorite parts of the show. He might be my favorite character now that Ned's gone, because Ned was my favorite. I do love Jon as well, but I don't know. The way that all these character arcs are unfolding is not the way that I had predicted whatsoever. If you would have told me this is how this went down this season, I wouldn't have believed you. Like, I would be like, what? How does that make sense? But it does, and I'm loving it so far. I love that we got to see Renly this episode. I love that we have his sexuality as a conflict in the show, honestly. Like, it is a huge plot point, the fact that he can't consummate his marriage to his wife. Seemingly he had to marry her to get this army, kind of similar to like Robert to a certain extent. Like, Robert didn't love Cersei, but like they were married together so they could have this, it's beneficial to both parties, right? It's beneficial to Lannisters, beneficial to Baratheons, and in this situation, he married her for that. Kind of, we're also going to see that with Walder Frey and Walder Frey's daughter and Robb eventually, which I'm curious to see when that goes down as well, because we mentioned that was that episode 9 of last season. So yeah, the Renly situation's tough. I don't think he's a bad guy. Obviously, it's not good guys, bad guys, but like I don't think Renly is awful compared to everybody else in the show. I do think he's a little naive. I do think he is level-headed compared to the rest of the people in the show. And I do like him more than Stannis. Stannis is a weird guy. He is a tough hang. So going forward, I want to see how the brothers, Stannis and Renly, kind of collide as they both are trying to claim this throne. Everyone wants to be a king. Who is the true king, right? I believe Rob's a king. I think he acts the most kingly out of all of them so far. We have Theon's situation over wherever that is again, on the Iron Shores or whatever they called it. We have that happening. And that's also complicated. I don't hate Theon. I think Theon is a complicated character because, his loyalty to Robb versus his loyalty to his actual family is colliding right now. And that is, pretty profound. And I didn't think we were going to see that this season either. At first, I didn't trust Theon. Then I was like, all right, cool. He's going to rock with Robb forever, basically, because he said, you're my brother. Turns out that's not the case. So I'm sure later on this season that's going to also come up again. He's going to have some sort of dilemma, some sort of conflict where he has to decide and pick which side he's on. So I'm looking forward to seeing that going forward. Want to see where Dany is at in the next episode as well, because we didn't get her this episode. But we have a lot of storylines to handle. So I'll catch you guys next week.